at the Aussie BBQ at the beer market at Music Matters in Singapore.
You just jumped off the stage with a string quartet in Singapore.
Yeah.
What was that experience like for you?
It was amazing. I've actually just finished a fairly extensive tour of Asia through Taipei and Vietnam with my trio, Elixir. And it's just made me realise more and more that music is this magical thing that brings people together and makes strangers feel like friends, and regardless of language and lifestyle and everything really, you can be at one together in the moment of listening to and creating and enjoying music. And as you mentioned, I was lucky enough to play with a beautiful string quartet who I met yesterday from the National University of Singapore, and they played beautifully. Yeah, it was amazing. Yeah.
Have you played an Aussie barbecue before?
No, I don't think I have. I mean, I have. I've played like my Aussie barbecue, my own backyard, but I don't think I've played an official Aussie barbecue. I think there've been plans in the past and it hasn't quite been able to make the dates work. So this trip's been really perfectly synchronised with Taiwan and Vietnam, and then coming to Singapore, and then I go to Perth on Friday and play with two of my heroes, Vince Jones and Joe Lovano, at the International Perth Jazz Festival. Yeah, it's gonna be fun.
How are you going to get amped up for that one? I mean, to go from this to that, it's...
Well, that's a great thing about, luckily what I am able to do is flip between different worlds, and so play, classical stuff with string quartet, and then go play jazz stuff, and then play beer markets and Aussie barbecues, and I don't care where it is, as long as there are people there who are there to listen and with an open heart and open ears and be in the moment with me. That's all I care about. And there could be 2 people or 2,000. It really doesn't matter.
So tonight we were talking about it before, we got a good mix of music with the Captains and George and Elixir, and there was a little bit of everything in there. What's next for you? What's next to come out, and what's the rest of 2013 bringing?
The rest of 2013 is pretty busy. I, as I mentioned, do these shows with Joe Lovano and Vince Jones, and then I have a few solo shows around in June. I'm playing for His Holiness the Dalai Lama again, which is cool. It's like you float for about a month after that gig.
Reach a new level of spiritual...
Oh, it's seriously heavy being around him. It's amazing. Do that. I'm playing, some gigs in Sydney. I continue my songbook album tour in Melbourne at the end of June with a great band called Playwright from Melbourne, and then I do Byron the Gold Coast with another great artist called Jack Carty, who you probably know.
Know Jack very well. He's a veteran of the barbecues now.
Yeah, he did the barbecue. Where did he just do it?
South by and Canadian Music Week.
Right, yeah. I did Canada, but I was like a week or 2 before that. And then I tour again with Karen Sharp, classical guitarist. And that was so special tonight, playing with Gurrumul, because that song's on our album. And then...
that was beautiful, by the way. It was stunning.
It was so fun. I have an exciting collaboration with the Sydney Dance Company coming up, which is kind of secret, but I just told you, so there you go. I think I'm heading back to Asia at the end of the year. We've had some, festival offers and stuff.
So the reception must be great from the shows you've done.
Yeah, it's gone. The reception in Taipei and Vietnam was incredible. We played, 1,000-seat theatres, and it was full houses, and they're seriously beautiful people. My next big project is a project called Fierce Hearts Love Song Circus, which I just did at the Melbourne Spiegel 10, and it's the stories of the first female Australian convicts set to song.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, so we did a lot of research.
Like writings in diaries and things like that?
Unfortunately, literacy was a gift only bestowed upon men at that time, unless you were really rich.
Yeah.
So the common woman's story is not really documented in text, but it's documented in a lot of other ways through prison records and various research notes. And so I spent a lot of time researching these incredible women and turning their stories into songs.
That's fantastic.
Yeah, it's pretty wild. And so next year, that's my big focus. And it's a collaboration with Circa, circus company. So yeah, it's all happening in downtown Singapore.
There'll be people dancing around you. I mean, how's that going
They
to work?
kind of suspend above us and around us, and it's a very integrated piece. Yeah, there are 11 of us on stage.
You'll be touring that around next
I
year?
hope so. I really hope so. Yeah.
Sydney Festival. Let's get you in the Sydney Spiegel tent.
Right. You should talk to the Sydney Festival. We'd love to have it there. Where we haven't. Yeah, that'd be great. we just did the Melbourne Spiegel tent, and we just did. We world premiered at the Adelaide Cabaret Festival last year.
Fantastic.
But we'd love to tour it around. I mean, Sydney's where a lot of these women lived. Wild, fierce, amazing women.
Yeah.
Like, really amazing, inspiring. Yep.
Enjoy the rest of your time here.
You want to go up and check out the Vaudeville Smash?
They're going to be great.
Yeah.
So let's go do that. Thanks so much for your time, and
ya.
we'll see you back in Australia.
Thank you.